The Empire State Building may be the symbol of New York City, but the Washington Arch is the symbol of Greenwich Village, or as a New Yorker would say, the Village. My name is Mindy Cassle. When I was a little girl, I hung out in this park, and I was literally mesmerized by all the musicians and the action. Kids go in the fountain. There are sunbathers over there. There are 2 doggy runs, small dogs only and regular-sized dogs. You have the chess players. You have the 2 guys feeding the pigeons. They're always in the same corner. When they're not there, the pigeons walk around in a circle, and they say, where did they go? You can hear reggae from one corner, jazz from the other corner, old hippies playing Grateful Dead from the other corner. It's always been about creating and dancing and singing and acting and creating music and painters and poets. Mark Twain sat on this bench. Or was it that bench? Bob Dylan lived in 2 places. He lived on McDougal Street and he lived on West 4th Street. Buddy Holly used to teach guitar players their chords here. He could have been sitting right where I was sitting. He lived just on 5th Avenue. Eleanor Roosevelt hung out in the Village as well. Henry James's book, Washington Square, in 1880, a huge success. Edith Wharton, before she wrote The Age of Innocence and House of Mirth, lived on the Row. Her maiden name was Jones. Keeping up with the Joneses is where that expression came from. Right here at number 11, Will Smith filmed I Am Legend. But this place has really been a place for people to protest and demonstrate about things that are important and going on in the world. And not just in the 60s. In the 19-teens, 25,000 people marched here for women's rights. It's always that way. It's just the most wonderful place to relax because it's the center of the city. Yet it's a park, and yet it's not a park. It's partly what the city's about, yet it's still away from all the chaos of Midtown. So listen, I gotta do a tour, so I have to run. But don't forget to visit Washington Square and take it all in when you come to New York City.